Hello everybody, welcome back to another live stream. So, you join me here. We are going to be watching the Rocket Lab Electron launch today. So this is a launch from New Zealand, which is super cool. It is of the Electron rocket, which is due to take off in about 25 minutes. So today's man, there's tons of rockets right now. There's also one tonight as well. Flipping horror. Great start. I did put the text to speech on before I left. Also, Mr. Highland Space Cow. What island are we on? We are on the South Island, I want to say. I don't know what's going on. My text to speech is apparently on, so I think I'm having another issue again. I don't know why, but it's not working, and you can clearly see something also is not working here. Oh, shitting. Here we go. We're on the North Island, even North Island. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Here we go. It's coming back alive. And it should be active in a couple of seconds. God, my computer's dying. Whereabouts?
Space Cow said whereabouts on the north, please.
There we go. Right, I need to turn music off as well. So.
The Highland Space Cow said, "Is it Bop?"
Where the hell? What? Okay, there it is. Cool, music is off. Right, so we are just off this peninsula here. I'm not gonna try and pronounce this area, but it's literally, you can see it there. It's so cool. But yes, so talking about the mission today, this is I'm gonna say it, and I know they're gonna say something different. Oh, I had it saved in my head, like it was there, so I could say it properly. Simspect. I can't even say it now. It's gone out of my head. So this is a contract launch for I want to say it, but I can't. I know I'm going to mess it up. So it's a Strix satellite is what it actually is. And it is by Sinspicic. You know when people...
Wild Tubblesmeister said, "Blood, please, sure."
blood, please. It wasn't even blood. It was blob. He was going blob pleasure. But yes, Sin, guys, honestly, I'm gonna get the chat bot to read it out for me because, okay, why can't I can't, the PDF messed about, right, Synetic Aperture, man, honestly, this is so difficult. Here we go. Right, I'm going to get it to read it out for me.
The gaming astronaut said Sinspective.
Sinspective, there you go. As soon as I heard it, I was like, okay. Sinspectic. See, I've already gone. But this is a contract that they have given Rocket Lab to get a, what is it, how many is there? This is the 7th launch. So they have had 20. So they got 21 missions coming up, and basically it is this one company wants this rocket, this satellite in space, and they've gone to Rocket Lab. They said, look, we'll pay you a bulk load of flights. Can we book you? And they're like, yeah, whatever. So I do love the names for these rocket launches. Rocket Lab is one of the funniest when it comes to the titles of their missions. So this one being called Our New World, and I think it's brilliant because it is a synthetic aperture radar, or SAR satellite for short. So this is a looking satellite. This has cameras on it. It has all sorts of like ultraviolet cameras. They have infrared, all that sort of stuff. So they have really good instruments, and they've sort of played that to from looking, and especially looking at night time. They have the infrared, which also owls do. Owls are very good. So I do like the way they make the puns off the actual rocket launches. Right, I'm just going to see where the actual... My wife is not going to be happy with me today because we have another rocket launch later on tonight. Oh, lots of fun. Right, let me just quickly check that one. So I want to now go here and go Rocket Lab. Let's see. I don't actually know what time they are going live. So I don't. I was going. Oh, they're live now. Bam! Look at that. It's almost like I knew. Now you might recognise, if I can get the audio to move over, you might recognise some of these tunes that are in this live stream. Oh God. Let's keep that back there. So they actually use Everyday Astronauts music, same as a lot of us space fans do. It's non-copyright, and they are really good songs as well. So I need to go next. Space flight. Right, what are we streaming in? 1080p, that's good with me. Tomorrow, 12:20 AM, so tonight, we have Trance 1 mission. Damn, I know when I did my Space Weekly video, so if anyone is a new viewer, I do make a weekly rocket showdown show explaining what has gone off and what is to come up as well. So that is released on a Sunday around about 10 PM BST. I've moved it from 5 BST to 10 because actually it seems to get a lot more traction at that point. So guys, with that we are almost ready for Rocket Lab to start their stream. How's everyone's day been? If everyone's still not quite over, you know, Starship going off last night? It was a very, very late night for me here in the UK, but we love it to see Starship.
Meister said boring.
Boring. Oh God. I think there was one little bit of entertainment, surely. But I have got today, drink of the stream is, let me see if I can do this. Have I got this set up properly? Oh God, you can see. Oh, what's this side? My green screen's not quite long enough to do both sides properly. There we go. So this is one of my latest things I'm doing. So I wanted to actually move myself here. Look at that. So drink of the stream is.
Wild Meister said yes. You leaving grinning face.
Pain in the ass. KSI Prime, which I got for £1.79, which is pretty crazy actually to think I paid that much. Right, let's get back to here because I believe we are ready. Here we go, guys. Ready for Rocket Lab's Electron launch. It's such a cute little rocket, it really is. Like, we went from last night having the world's most powerful rocket to one of the small sat launchers. It's so cool.
A Wild Tubbles Meister said, is that a good flavor I have had?
Oh yeah, it's really nice. This is like, I'm trying to think, there's something I want to say it tastes like, but I can't think of what it is. It's almost like a marshmallow, it tastes like. Like strawberries and cream.
Complex 1 in New Zealand, where Electron is on the pad and ready to launch its next mission to space, and will be carrying a single satellite to a sun-synchronous low Earth orbit today, when Electron lifts off the pad in about 16 minutes' time for its 73rd launch. And it's great to have you join us.
Thank you.
My name is Muriel Baker.
And I'm Likita Satrasala, together with Muriel.
Likita Stalala.
Electron's next mission for Japan's satellite data and analytics company Synspective. Today's launch is called Owl New World, a continuation of our owl-themed mission names that reference Synspective's Trix series satellites.
The mission names all relate to owls because
A Wild Tubbles Meister said that's because it is strawberries and cream. You donut.
Yeah, I know that. I realised after I said it.
But the one on today's launch is a next generation Strix that Synspective will use for its synthetic aperture radar imaging constellation. It's also the first of 21 upcoming missions to build out that constellation before the end of the decade.
Damn.
The largest multi-launch agreement we have in place for a single customer.
I was going to say, it's crazy the amount of launches they've got.
Specific to Synspective's mission, and today's rocket fairing is a great example.
They have adjusted the T0.
The launch vehicle there, you might have noticed a bit of an unusual shape to it, and that is because we have deployed a customized fairing for this mission to accommodate the body of that Strix satellite. Those blades
it's really
on the fairing are for the full edge of the satellite.
A Wild Tubbles Meister said, afternoon cow, did you manage to catch up on the rocket after you left last night?
Design for customers with payload that exceed the standard fairing size. We can do dual stack payloads, longer fairings for taller satellites, expanded fairing for wider bodied spacecraft just like this one, and you name it. For today's mission, we brought out the Arrowhead fairing, which is our internal name for this extremely unique fairing shape within the industry. This fairing comes with its own engineering challenges due to its aerodynamic profile.
There you go, that's not bad.
We do the impossible here at Rocket Lab. As a structure analyst on this project, I can testify to many engineering hours put into this mission to get us onto the pad today. We're looking forward to seeing many more owls on Electron fairing in the years to come. Here's more about
There's owls. Owls are launching.
We are developing and operating the synthetic aperture
The Highland Space Cow said, hey, at a Wild Tubbles Meister, yes, I saw the landing of Starship on Twitter this morning.
And we think about
on Twitter. Gotta love Twitter.
Disaster mitigation. Then we provide the insight and needed information to the governmental users and the private sector's users.
The SAR satellite can operate without light at any time of the day,
yep.
even at night. Or
it can even go through clouds.
Objects on the ground. We are able to play a role very much in weather adverse scenarios. For example, in flooding, in typhoons.
We work on
that's very cool.
The disaster damage assessment solution to quickly.
The Highland Space Cow said, I do love Twitter. It's so much more professional.
To local agencies so they can
is it really? Is it really that much more professional?
The collaboration with other
God.
sensors,
just trying to set up
to accelerate
live stream for later.
So I think very hopeful.
While we wait for these to finish talking.
It's great to be back on the pad again.
A Wild Tubbles Meister said,
Today's
shots fired.
Very much so.
A dedicated mission, which means Synspective has control over when they launch and where they launch to really tailor their constellation exactly how they want to.
And right now, that 7th Strix Ensign Spective
The
are
Highland
just
Space
12
Cow
or so
said,
minutes
"Can I
away
get a
from
pay
heading into
rise,
space
boss?"
again. So
Seeing as you
let's
expect
check in
me
with
here
the
more
launch
often.
operators in mission
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Okay.
Mission into the go no go poll for today's liftoff.
Look how cute these are, guys. These are little mini chocolates. Like,
The Highland Space Cow said, "When later?"
yeah, later. Look, it's not even as wide as my bloody phone. But
The
the
Highland Space Cow said, "Time is money."
time is money. Look at that. Look at it. It's tiny. It's such a cute little thing. We're still waiting for the no-go. Go. Oh,
Mission core proceeding with a go-no-go sequence.
here we go, guys.
Status go. Avionics.
Avionics is go.
GNC.
GNC is go.
Beacon.
Beacon is go.
D1.
D1 is go.
GC.
GC is go.
PLS.
The Highland Space Cow said, "So seeing as you can afford the latest Pro Max, I am expecting a double-digit
That is
rise."
go.
We'll discuss this later.
LD sub.
LD sub is go.
Go-no-go sequence complete. We are T-minus 11 minutes 21 seconds and counting. We are go for terminal count auto
A
sequence.
Wild
T-minus
Tubbles
10
Meister
minutes.
said, "Can I just
From this
clarify,
time,
I have never asked for a pay rise."
Yep, no, you never.
Great news from Mission
The
Control.
Highland
That
Space
clear
Cow
run
said,
through
"Take the
poll
rise
means
out of
that
your
we
snack
are
budget."
go for today's launch attempt at Electron's 73rd.
These aren't mine, these are the child's.
Is currently set for 5:33 a.m. local time.
It's one of them like mini
6:33
snack things for like
And
Halloween.
if you're watching from Japan, the timing is 1:33 a.m. For our East Coast viewers, that launch time is 12:33 p.m. And for those on Pacific time, the T0 is 9:33 a.m.
Did they
You
say?
can probably recognize from our
They didn't say UTC, did they?
Wild Tubbles Meister said, "Just give cow extra grass sorted."
Yeah, I can grow a bit.
But it's the first time we've launched from here for a while, actually. I
was gonna say, it's been quite a while.
At our Eastern Shore launch site on Wallops Island, Virginia, where we have a launch pad for Electron and
The
Heat
Highland
missions
Space
out
Cow
of
said, "At a
Rotterdam
Wild
on
Tubbles
Alpha
Meister,
2
you are
within
not
the
here purely to
Mid-Atlantic
get rid of
visual
the
base.
idiots."
Next door is our brand new launch site.
Well, what are you two still doing here?
And no surprises with what we've named this one after Launch Complex 1 and 2, of course, comes Launch Complex 3.
Nice.
Our dedicated test, launch and landing site for our
A Wild
upcoming
Tubbles
medium
Meister
cruise
said, "So
rocket.
why are we
We
watching
cut the
him?"
ribbon on
Exactly.
Launch Complex 3 just over 6 weeks ago, actually.
The
After
Highland
building it
Space
from
Cow
the
said, "If you
ground
were
up
then
in
at the
under
gaming
2
astronaut would be
years.
gone."
An incredible achievement made possible with
That's
some
fine by
great
me.
partnerships and solid teamwork. Now here's more about Launch
Oh.
Complex 3.
There we go. So it's going to be talking about Neutron.
And Launch Complex 3, looks a little different than most other orbital launch pads of a vehicle this class. And we did that intentionally to reduce the amount of bespoke infrastructure that needs to be created to support this rocket. You'll see the pad is quite clean with its propellant farms supporting the main launch pad in itself. And that's really large.
It is very close.
The amount of infrastructure needed for rapid reuse.
Launch Complex 3 is a world-class medium-lift launch facility.
The Highland
It's
Space Cow
constructed
said,
on
"And at the
pile-supported
baby gaming
foundations.
ginger
There's
knot
over
would be running the stream,
650 concrete
screaming
reinforced
Ray
piles that are between 70 and 80 feet in length.
Yeah, she would.
We have over 5,000
Really
cubic
would.
yards of concrete on site for the foundations. And in addition to that, we have approximately 700 tons of steel in the launch mount itself. We have a water tower that has
That's
a
mental.
200,000 gallon capacity and even more capacity in our cryogenic propellant storage. on
What's
site.
that in
Radially
non-freedom
you'll
units?
see a series of buildings that we call the launch equipment vaults. Those house all the electrical and controls equipment needed for both the ground
It's also
system and
got
the launch
double
vehicle itself. Towards the front
BQDs.
rear of the site, you'll notice large tanks. Those are the propellant farms that store and
Wild
ultimately
Tubbles
load
Meister
Neutron
said,
with the
"She's my
fuel and
precious little
oxidizer ahead
Jake."
of test and launch campaigns. There's quite a few
Yeah,
backup
she's
Launch
not
Complex
bad.
3. Most notably, you'll see block upgrades to
So
the lifting
weird.
and
It's
integration
like-
infrastructure out on the launch
It's
site
such a
itself. In addition to
short,
that, you'll see,
like,
double doubling of propellant
Flame
storage
trench.
and a number of other assets put in place to support rapid turnaround times.
Like, I know
for
it's
best opportunities as
a...
well as missions.
I know it's a medium launch, but...
Launch pad we've built as a company. We've got a lot of experience in bringing infrastructure to life very, very quickly. We're also familiar with the Wallops Island and the NASA and the Virginia space teams, so that's enabled us to really hit the ground running and getting this
Wild
pad built in record
Meister
time.
said, was she
Neutron
okay
is
after you left?
revolutionary in its design,
Yeah, she was absolutely
revolutionary
fine.
in
She
its
shut up pretty
construction and
quick.
its operating model. This will bring a new capability and expanding the lift capability at the Mid-Atlantic.
Oh man, he is reading off a
Marvelous
script.
relationship with Rocket Lab, and we're excited about beginning to launch the new Neutron rocket. Exciting times ahead as space continues to grow.
Rocket Lab with Neutron at Wallops represents an expansion of the launch capacity that's needed in the United States. You can't launch everything from the Cape, and the United States needs both Wallops and the Cape to be able to enable us to go to the moon and onto Mars.
So,
The Rocket Lab team at LC3 is one of the best teams that I've ever worked with.
I'm trying to think where it actually is. It's Wallops, Virginia.
Wild Meister said, bit like your weekly videos.
And move into the
Yeah.
with the flight hardware.
You know, Sir Peter said at the opening that he thinks the site looks so good it could be
Richie
an
Rich
architectural
370
monument.
Gaming said, ring me when I finish work.
Yeah, most
Important.
definitely. It looks really
Okey-dokey.
good. Some of the stats behind the build are just incredible.
Will
More
do,
than
sir, will
5,000
do.
cubic yards of concrete foundations, over
Um.
700 tons of steel in the launch mount, a water tower with a
Wild
200,000
Meister
plus
said,
gallon
gangbang.
capacity, and nearly
The Highland Space
200,000
Cow said,
gallons
hey
each
Lance.
for the propellant storage tank. Just a super impressive amount of infrastructure and construction that's gone into LC3, given how sleek it looks from the outside.
Absolutely, a really excellent job by the local Wallops Island team and contractors that made it happen. And with Launch Complex 3 now officially open, that does mean soon we'll be
Wallops
starting to
Island.
see Neutron flight hardware make its way to the site for complete integrated systems testing
Damn.
and launch operations in the lead up to its maiden flight. Super exciting to see it all coming together now.
Also, how cool would it be if we were launching to Mars from Mars? When Neutron launches from Virginia,
Wait,
it will
what?
bring the largest
Oh,
lift
okay.
Wild
capacity to the
Meister
eastern
said,
shore
speech
in the
selection
spaceport.
read selected content.
And what better way to utilize that capability than to
Oh,
help build
God.
crucial infrastructure for Mars exploration? That's the vision we have for our Mars Telecommunication Orbiter, a spacecraft to provide communications for future crewed and robotic missions at Mars, and maybe even support efforts to return the Mars samples that are waiting to come home. We're ready to do it. Here's a video to show you how.
No. Doing a Mars.
Talk first, land later really sums it up, doesn't it? What an
Talk first,
exciting
land
mission.
later.
Yeah, straight to the point.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. We are now 3 minutes 41 seconds and counting from launching the Our New World mission, Force Inspective on Electron, from right here on Pad A at Launch Complex 1. Let's take you through what is about to happen next. So at T-minus 2 minutes, we enter into what is known as the final count. And by this point, Electron is topped up with its fuel and oxidizer propellants, with the liquid oxygen set at a super cold cryogenic temperature that will cause moisture on the outside of the rocket to freeze. And that's where you can see those white stripes against Electron's black.
White stripes.
The operators in mission control are making their way
I'm
the
trying to
final
find.
so that all launch systems are green and remain green right at the T0 mark. By this point as well, Electron's flight computer will have taken over the countdown to run through the final automated sequences before launch. Electron's first and second stages will be fully pressurized and ready for launch. And then it's down to launch director's final count, along with the mission clock from T-minus 10 seconds to liftoff.
We're
Nice.
just moments away from those final actions now.
We're
so
getting
we'll
there, guys.
bring up the audio channels from Mission Control to listen in, and then Lakita and I will be back with you after liftoff. So go Electron, go Synspective, and
Synspective. We said it. We said Synspective. Alright, so we are getting close, guys. My time is once again out for some unknown reason. I don't know why.
Vehicle is fully on internal power.
There we go. So now
Gas is green and enabled for flight.
we are going to be... Why can't I? So literally now there is the onboard batteries are basically now powering the whole thing.
System is in recirculation.
There we go, and it's topped off. The little venting you can see is basically them just clearing the lines. And I think that is actually a vent on the rocket. So what you do is when the vapors boil off, they cause pressure. So you always want to vent like a little tiny bit to sort of keep the pressure where you want it to be. Because you never want to be over pressure, because that's when things go pop. Right, I'm going to turn off the pole.
A wild Tubblesmeister said pressure is for tires.
Here we go. T-minus 30 seconds. I will end the poll. So if you haven't put your name down, do it now. And boom. There we go. So a lot of people said no for this launch. There wasn't much
T-minus 20 seconds and counting.
in the way of problems. So it's quite reliable. But anything's possible.
10.
Here we go, guys.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And liftoff. I always forget how quick this like takes off. Like it really does absolutely boot it. Look at it.
Beginning pitch over.
It's so weird seeing like the sparks.
EVDB said go rocket.
Hey EVDB,
Wild
welcome.
Tubblesmeister said wow.
Yeah, like it really does shoot off. It's quite a quick rocket.
There goes Electron.
A wild
launching into an
Tubblesmeister said
all-new world
EVDB
with our
hello.
7th mission for Synspective. We've cleared the pad and Electron is now about 42 seconds into flight and climbing nominally in both speed and altitude, which means next up for this phase of flight will be max Q, or maximum aerodynamic pressure. The guidance, navigation and control team will give us a call once we've cleared that point in the launch, so let's listen in.
EVDB said did you see my pics in Discord?
I didn't actually. I've been really busy today. I've actually not been on my phone as much. But I did kind of see the notification. I'm going to look at it right now.
Electron has successfully cleared max Q, and the first stage's 9 Rutherford engines are burning hot to take us past 16 kilometers in altitude now at
Oh,
2,000
dude, that
kilometers
is
an hour.
so cool.
Those engines have another 60 seconds or so to go before we reach the next point in flight, which is main engine cutoff, or MECO, on the first stage.
That
And
is
this
very
when
cool.
all 9 of those engines shut down at the same time.
A
just
wild
ahead of
Tubblesmeister
Electron's
said
second
that's some
stage
good shit.
separation event.
That is.
That shutdown helps to ease Electron's velocity just
The
a touch.
Highland Space
The
Cow
stage
said could you
separation
guys
before the
imagine just
second
how good it
stage's
would have
own
been had
Rutherford
we had
engine
all these
ignites with
cameras
its
on the
engine
shuttle?
burn to
Oh yeah, no, 100%. It would be very, very
This all
cool.
happens very quickly within just a few seconds, so keep an eye across the views in front of you to watch it all from Electron's onboard camera.
I say the shuttle had cameras. NASA just didn't really show many. Like I think there's one video of the actual like cockpit from launch to getting in space. But it's like 720p and it's really shaky.
Now detect mode.
10 seconds to
There we go. So we're coming up to staging right now. Look how big the plume gets now. How wide and just my
A wild Tubblesmeister said last time I went on LE shuttle it had CCTV.
Oh, how cool is that, guys? That noise you're hearing is the actual turbo pump. So it's an electric turbo pump.
All within a matter of seconds for Electron.
And up next, we should see Electron's Arrowhead fairing separate and fall away, so let's watch and listen for that now.
How cool is that? So there goes the fairing.
Confirmed.
Nice one. There goes Electron's fairing, and there was the Strix satellite live on your screen
Stage
being
two.
propelled
Damn.
closer and closer to orbit to join the 6 other Strix satellites already there thanks to Electron. Now, under
Wow.
6 minutes of engine runtime for this second stage
Woo.
rocket to go. The mission otherwise is now past 129, just ticked 130 kilometers up in altitude and moving along at over 8,000 kilometers an hour.
Damn.
APV discharge holding nominal.
It's so crazy we can hear, like, you can actually hear the hum and the whine of the turbo pumps. Oh. Oh, okay. Can you see this? The orange bit. That is actually a bit of flow separation. That's not...
The version
That's
of
not
artificial
good.
used for the second stage is practically the same as the sea level version used for the first stage, just with a few more pounds of thrust per engine and a higher specific impulse of 343 seconds compared to 311 seconds for the sea level version. This basically means that the engine with the higher value
So the engine bell...
is more efficient because it
Yeah.
produces more thrust for the same
The engine
amount of
bell's
power.
probably slightly different.
Across both types of engines though, we use batteries to electrically pump the Rutherford's fuel. And for the second stage engine, we need to swap those batteries out as the engine's runtime drains them.
This is called the battery hot swap.
Battery
It's a method
hot
that you'll
swap.
only find on Electron and for these engines.
Yeah.
And we're coming up on that milestone very shortly, with battery hot swap scheduled to take place at around 6 minutes and 36 seconds into flight. Not too far away now. And you might
Nice.
actually see the spent batteries from the stage 2 disconnect.
I was going to say,
all the way
you'll
with
see it from this
So look out
angle.
for a shiny silver
I
object
believe it'll be
to know that the battery hot swap has
these
taken
two
place.
bits here, I think. I might be wrong. Because this is a different camera to usual. We normally see the other side of this. So, I don't know. It might actually be the same. It might be sort of forgetting what it looks like. It sounds so cool.
200 seconds remaining.
200 seconds remaining on this burn. Like, it is going fast. It is pretty mental, actually. Right.
ATV discharge holding nominal. Approaching hot swap in roughly 30 seconds.
Here we go. So, we are going to have the battery hotspot. So, they have 4 batteries on this vehicle. They drain one of them. They then drop them. And they actually... Oh, it actually slows down a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see the speed actually not increasing as much. Here we go. So this should be the flow set. There you go. Yay! And goodbye battery. So they will now be falling back down to Earth. Well, actually they won't.
There from the team in mission
They will
control.
burn up in the
Batteries
atmosphere.
are now in place and
And there'll be nowhere that can be harmful.
2 minutes left of engine burn time for the second stage before we come up on the next set of events for Electron. Those will be SECO, a second engine cutoff when the engine shuts down in preparation for kick stage separation, repeating the actions we saw earlier between Electron's first stage and second stage. We're
Nice.
expecting SECO to take place in around 9 minutes 13 seconds into flight, so not long to go now.
It's not bad. Look, you can actually see the clouds and that below. So this is now at 210 kilometers high. So this does a burn approximately like a minute longer than Starship does in the current test form. Wow, you can see the shadow of the actual satellite on its own plume as it's flying around the corner. That's so cool.
Sarah, we're coming up to second engine cutoff on Electron's second stage very soon. Now, much like the earlier separation event that took place during the first phase of launch, we should see the engine shut down in preparation for separation with the kick stage, which is currently carrying some Spectre satellite.
Yeah,
Now,
so
once the engine shuts off
basically the
and
kick stage
separates for its phase of the journey, its
is
own little Curie engine won't light up right away. Instead, it will go into a bit of a coast phase around the Earth to help line up its trajectory for the orbital target that we've been set for this mission. And that cruise takes around 46 minutes or so until it's time for the kick stage's Curie engine to ignite.
yeah, it's
First, let's
really,
make our way
really
to the
weird
sequence, which looks
because they
like
call
that
it a
top now
two-stage
coming up in
rocket,
just a few short moments.
but it technically has 3 stages. So it has the booster, it has the second stage, and then technically this kick stage part is a 3rd stage. It has like a little tiny engine on it that can like it gets the payload. Oh,
Nominal transfer orbit achieved.
Stage separation confirmed.
I thought that was a little bit early, to be fair.
Beautiful shutdown and separation there for Electron's second stage, and welcome to the final leg of the journey for Synspective, now that the kick stage is off and on its way around Earth with that 7th Strix satellite. Now, as we said before, we go into a bit of a coast phase here to allow the kick stage to circle back around and reconnect the dots at the mission's target apogee.
The Highland Space
Once
Cow
it's
said
there,
has it
the
died.
Curie engine
All
on
the
kick
counters
stage will
stopped.
light up to
No,
cruise
it's
command
absolutely fine.
and then
Look,
we'll be only a minute or two away from payload deployment and the end of the launch.
We'll join you back here to see through those final moments of the journey. Hang tight for now.
The Highland
and we'll be
Space
back
Cow
again
said,
in
"Nope,
about
there
40
it is."
minutes or so to add to the
It's
promise
weird.
of Alf. We'll see you soon.
The Highland Space Cow said, "Phew."
I was going to say, it did look like it was dying. Right, so I don't know timings of when we're doing stuff.
The Highland Space Cow said, "R should that have been who?" There it is. LOL.
Whoop, there it is. I got air cups. I'm trying to find mission notes. So this is everyday astronaut music. This is. So do we have a T plus thing? Right. Ah, here it is. Right. It's going into a 583 kilometer orbit. I just love this music. Honestly, I just chill to this music sometimes. Right, is there a time? There is a time. Here we go.
The Highland Space Cow said, "Am I wrong to be in love with the advert for the Avanti West Coast trains and the tortoise on roller skates?"
Probably yes. Right, I'm going to quickly move it over to this page here. Right, while I quickly get, we are going to jump on KSP2 for a sec, and we're going to try and make the Electron rocket. I'm still debating whether buying the KSP1. I just kind of, I don't want to do the mods. Like, I'm sick of doing mods to make stuff look good. Why is Photoshop opening? What the hell?
A Wild Tubbles Meister said, "That's bestiality, isn't it?"
Something like that. Why is Photoshop opening? Bugger off. Right guys, the stream might lag a little bit here. Just because it will. Boom, boom, boom. It's the lift off when it whispers lift off. It's so cool.
The Highland Space Cow said, if that is true at a Wild Tubblesmeister, I do that with my ladies most nights, just without the roller skates.
To say, if I can see a Highland cow wearing with skates, I'll be quite impressed. Why? I don't have Photoshop installed, that's why. The hell? Honestly, this computer is like, I really should.
Wild Tubblesmeister said, haha.
Here we go, this is the regular stream music, this one. I like Moondance. Right.
The Highland Space Cow said, I have 4 legs, boss. There is no chance that I could control all 4 if I was on skates.
Yeah, no, that would be a picture to see. Oh, guys, I'm so tired. Honestly, it's so weird. I'm not tired, like I could go for a little half an hour nap right now.
Currently working through 138 errors in my code at work.
Oh, lovely. And you'll fix one of them and it'll make 100 new ones. I know what code's like. Code's freaking ridiculous sometimes. Okay, computer has frozen on KSP. Right, we're gonna call this one Rocket
The Highland
Lab.
Space Cow said, you could never be a HSC if you can only nap for 30 minutes.
Oh, literally, I could
The
nap.
Highland Space Cow said, it's at least 4 hours a day.
Oh god, no. The thing is, like, if I was ill, yeah, 100% I could nap for 4 hours, easy. But I physically could not nap for 4 hours. I'd be asleep the whole bloody day if I did.
The Highland Space Cow said, you need that energy just for the ladies.
Yes, indeed. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave. We're going to leave this on just while we wait for KSP to load, because...
The Highland Space Cow said, they can be so demanding.
Yes, oh god, I can't stop. Why am I yawning? It's 10 to 6. Like, why am I so tired? Oh man, and I've got to call Mr. Richard as well at 7.
The Highland Space Cow said, but I have friends that I share them with now and then.
Okay, yeah. I love that. I really do like the Everyday Astronaut music. Oh, what the hell? Oh, we're going to look at the games of this month. Goat Simulator. Yeah, guys. What do you reckon for tomorrow's stream? Goat Simulator 3. What do you reckon? Oh my god, it's a free game of the month. That is mental. What's the cocoon? What's that? It's 19 quids. Oh, it's like a
Wild
platform game.
Tubblesmeister said GTA because we missed it yesterday.
That is true.
EBDB said free or 3.
It's both. It's free. It's the free game, and it's number 3. Goat Simulator number 3 for free as the game of the month. You want GTA? Trying to think, what am I even doing? Oh, I've got work tomorrow. But did you guys know that we have some news, guys. Felix from What About It, another really well known YouTube channel. They have their channel back. So last night they were unable to live stream, and basically their channel got deleted last night due to some real problems. And he's finally got his channel back. Wow. That's mental. The fact it's actually taken him, what, almost 24 hours to actually get, you know, the channel back is crazy. Ooh. Okay, looks like there's a new beta for Ship 20 for Ship 20 for iOS 26. Oh man, honestly guys, this KSP takes forever. Oh, and also an hour ago they have rolled out Booster 18's forward section of the booster. So Booster 18 is almost like stacked. I think there's like a couple more after that. Wow. That's mental. What the hell? Oh, there's been some lovely footage. Oh, that's recorded off bloody YouTube. Oh, someone's got some lovely footage of Starship from last night. So, actually, I wonder what is going on with the actual... Oh, this... Honestly, I have no idea what is going on with this ridiculous game. So you guys can't see it, but it's literally like just over halfway. Right, we're gonna go NASA space flight, and we're gonna go check out their starbase right now. I want to see if they're doing it.
CFC Focus said hi, it's me.
Hello, Daily. Welcome to the stream, fella. Welcome. So they're not doing anything. Oh, they're buffered there. They're not doing anything yet with Pad 1, but I can imagine that's going to come down pretty quickly. I reckon they're going to get Pad 2 on and operational, but I don't think they're going to touch Pad 1 until it's actually...
The Highland Space Cow said Daily How was London?
Oh yeah, Daily How was London. Did you enjoy yourself there? Aha, right. Okay.
Daily CFC Focus said good Chelsea lost, enjoyed the two.
Nice. Yeah, we all love the tube, don't we? Right.
Daily CFC Focus said £8 average daily price for Saturday.
Yep, sounds about right. Right, so we are going...
Tubblesmeister said better than Swansea, that's for sure.
So we are going...
Space Cow said always good to hear that Chelsea lost.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. Actually, I'm going to set it there. Oh. Actually, that's not too bad. No.
EBDB said right. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yes, it is Tuesday. Yes, you are correct there, EBDB. It is Tuesday. Right, we're going to stick a ridiculously sized solar panel on this. The wife's just seen I've got a live stream tonight.
The Highland Space Cow said even my beloved Inverness Caledonian Thistle are better than Swansea at a wild.
Oh wow. Right, so we've got some batteries on here. We're gonna try and stick this in the middle. And we're gonna stick some fuel onto this. So this is gonna have its own fuel source that we can
Wild Tubblesmeister said even with the points deductions too, rolling on the floor laughing.
God's sake. Play nice. Right, there we go. So we have our satellite. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make the fairing, which is going to be here. So, there we go, and we're going to go straight up. Oh, it's just not quite big enough, dang it. Right, okay. So I might actually rotate this way. There we go. I love it. I mean, getting sent stuff. Right, so we're going to go medium. This actually looks way too big, but... oh, perfect. Look at that. So we can't go in until we go here. And then we're going to just bring it like that. Perfect. And then we're going to have it as a ejection force clam 2. Perfect. Right. Now we're going to put our second stage on. So here we go. We have got our medium, so we're gonna go, yes, this is the better one. Alright, so we have basically made a slightly larger Electron, because I was going to use the small parts, but I made it a bit big. Alright, here we go. And we're going to just stick one single engine on it. Actually, you know what? We're going to paint it black. Red accent. That looks so cool. My part. That actually generally looks so freaking cool. Right, let's go launch it. Right, we have about 15 minutes left, so you can clearly see this is way too big. This is like Falcon 9 size. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And we don't need to do any rolls, we don't need to do anything, we can just simply take off, aim it where we want. Nice. Look at that, guys. She is beautiful. Wow. Jeez. I'll bring that back. Man, we got so much power here, guys. I'm actually gonna let it do its thing. I am gonna rotate, actually. Alright, we're gonna just keep going. And we are getting up there now. So we're just slowly talking over. We are not very high. Right, here we go, and we are now going to do our engine swap. So here we go, we are going to say now goodbye to the booster. We are going very fast. Very hot in 3, 2, 1. MECO, stage separation, second engine start. Right, here we go. Nice. Well, when I get about 900. There we go, perfect. That's nice and smooth. Look at that. We've got a decent amount of height. So we are now going to jettison the fairings, and we are going to do the kick stage in 3, 2, 1. Kick stage. So this is what happened just before Rocket Lab went on their break, is that I did turn it that way, didn't I? Cool. We're going to just use some independent throttle. Just to get it to drift away a little bit. It's just enough to get this to turn round a little bit. So this would wait a lot. They would wait a lot longer to do this. We are doing it the leeway, which often, and push, that's fine. That should help knock it down a little bit. Perfect. Oh, bump. Oh, there we go. Throw it around. There you go. He's getting sent off. Goodbye on your deorbit burn. Doo-doo. Wow. That's like really done a deorbit burn. That's quite a crazy deorbit burn. There was so much fuel in that second stage. Lifter. So now when we get up to here, we are going to go here. Oh. And perfect. Right. We are now going to cruise up to our place that we want to be. Why have we got this like orange glow? That is quite cool actually. Alright, 20 odd seconds. We're going to just fast forward really quickly. And now we're going to do our final burn. So this is the Curie burn that just basically gets it circularized. So for me it's a 30-second burn. I think this is quite a crazy like apogee. That's sort of where I've gone. It's quite high. So it won't take Rocket Lab this fast. There we go, we're coming up on cut off of the Curie engine. And now. There we go, guys. Now we can come back into the sun. We are going to deploy everything that we have. Nice, look at that, guys. And there we go. We have put a satellite into space, in orbit, quite high orbit actually. There we go. How good's that? And we still have like loads of fuel as well if we needed to do a deorbit burn. Shall we do a deorbit burn, guys? Right, let's do a once around. And we'll go from here. Do a nice little... Right, here we go. So we are going to do a burn in a couple of seconds. We got a 20-second burn. Alright, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is our deorbit burn of our lovely little satellite.
Yeah, he's a pilot grape.
Pilot grape. Come on. Right, we are going to do this. So we're going to have a nice re-entry to which we are most likely, well, most definitely going to be burning up in the atmosphere.
EBDB said, I will sacrifice my life for Pakistan.
Oh, God. Well, we don't sacrifice anyone's lives for anyone. Unless it's Elon, then we sacrifice everything. Alright, here we go, guys. Do you reckon we are going to be burning up? Or do you reckon we are going to survive this re-entry? We are coming in at 2,500 meters per second and more. Alright, here we go. So we're going to leave the solar panel out because this is actually what would happen if we were to, you know, actually deorbit properly. You wouldn't fold the solar panel. You would want it to create enough friction so it would all fall apart. Here we go, we have re-entry physics. Now, none of this has got thermal protection.
Wild Tubbles Meister said you've been smoking EBDB.
Alright, here we go, we're about to lose the fuel. Oh, we're flying around. Oh no, there goes the engine. Oh wow. Oh wow, why is it flipping us over like that?
EBDB said, I've recently discovered that I can replicate the forces of a thermonuclear explosive lens with my bare hands.
Wow. Okay. Right. We have about 6 minutes until Curie engine burn. Guys, how is this? How is this surviving? If I put that away, will we go faster? Oh, there you go. It just blew that up.
The Highland Space Cow said, how are we surviving?
I really don't know. My God, we got through max heating. There's no way. And you know what the crazy bit is? We are actually...
The Highland Space Cow said, we the viewers.
Yes, the viewers are surviving. It's not what I planned. So I think we're going to be landing down in this body of water here. That's actually going to be quite funny. I did not expect that to happen, guys. Not one bit. Wow. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I did quite a deep dive into it, so possibly if I had done a bit of a...
EBDB said, I will not go gently into this good night as I am amped up on the sweet nectar of God.
The sweet and nectar of our God, yeah.
EBDB said, aka Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Baby Ray's. I think I have some of that Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Guys, I don't think we're going to make it into the ocean. Right, we're going to try and aim it a little bit towards... We try to get some glide ratio out of this. Oh my God, come on. There we go, we're gliding a little bit. We are moving closer, but I don't think we're going to do it, guys. I think we are actually going to land on the beach, which is not what we actually wanted. I think we're just going to make it to water, but we're going to be in the shallow. Very shallow. I don't think we're going to make this. Here we go, guys. Into the water we go. How the hell did we make that, guys? Honestly, that is ridiculous. We should not have made that. Right, we're going to end. We're ending that one. And we're back here. So I think in about T-minus 2 minutes we have the Curie burn. One day I should actually start like a side-by-side video of the actual launch and actually sit through and do it properly. Like, it would be crazy to actually do that. Oh, I just missed the... Go away! What time was it? It was... 46. Yeah, so 46. So it should have begun now. So now it should be moving. And should end in approximately 3 minutes time. So literally it should be happening right now, and it should be over in about 2 and a bit minutes now. So we're just going over the top of Africa, coming up to Spain.
The Highland Space Cow said, where is it going?
So I believe it's actually coming over the UK, I believe. I think it did it last time, I think. No, that was the Falcon 9. It is somewhat light outside. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to go check on the weather. Not a chance. It is as overcast as UK always gets. It is so overcast out there. It's crazy. That is ridiculous. Actually, I wonder if this cloud is real-time clouds. Because you'd see what I mean about it's overcast. It's just a blanket of literal the hell? My Hoovers needs refilling. So see these blue dots here, guys? That is where they have people have their communication.
We've entered an all-new world with this mission, with our Electron rocket carrying the
all-new
satellite
world
to space to join the rest of its constellation already deployed there by Rocket Lab. We had a successful 73rd liftoff today at 5:33 a.m. local time from Rocket Lab Launch Complex 1 in New Zealand, and a clean run through
New Zealand
milestones to bring us to this point in the launch.
While we were off air, the Curie engine completed a successful ignition to set the stage for payload deployment for the 7th Strix. So we are now just moments away from payload deployment. And we've got an animation of that sequence to track what happens in real time. So we're going to
there's some sort of camera
while we listen in to mission control.
EBDB said, no moral shall oppose me now, for I have ascended to a plane of existence touched by no other living man.
Guys, thank
the
you.
Highland Space Cow said, is that it?
Yes, that's it. It's not as interesting as SpaceX, I will give you that. So, oh, sorry guys, I'm so tired.
The Highland Space Cow said, boring.
Boring, yes. So guys, join me back here tonight at I'm going to do 11 BST for the like weather report startup part.
The Highland Space Cow said, are you going?
I am going. Yes, I am going. There's also there's
EBDB said 110 errors left.
Oh God! Oh jeez. Good luck.
The Highland Space Cow said good.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye guys. Right. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Lee. Fly safe. I'm so tired. I got that wrong. Fly safe. Land safer. See you guys later. Bye.